Well, Laura, this is around 52nd and Blue Ridge, and he was last seen right back here at this home. Now, there are conflicting accounts about where Dylan went, but even those who think he ran away are worried sick tonight after 3 long days.
He didn't turn in his homework, and we took his phone away like any other time that he doesn't turn in his homework.
That was Saturday. By Sunday morning, Nicole says she was in a panic. She went to his friend's house but didn't get clear answers. Today, some of the friends say Dylan didn't want to be found.
He told me that he couldn't see his parents. He told me that not to tell his parents where he was.
Friends say Dylan ran into the woods behind the house and disappeared. He hasn't been to Raytown High, where he's a senior, and he left his car behind, as well as his twice daily anti-seizure medications. Dylan had surgery to remove a brain tumor in December on his 18th birthday.
The doctors have told us that if he doesn't take it, if he just goes cold turkey off of it, his chance of having a seizure is much higher. He knows that if he doesn't have this medication, it's life-threatening.
Missouri Search and Rescue canines joined the search today to see if any trace of Dylan could be found in the woods. Other friends gathered to help pass out flyers.
I have children, I have grandchildren. This is just making me hysterical, so I can't imagine what Nicole's going through.
Fears growing as time goes on that even if Dylan did run away, he might not be okay.
I mean, something could have happened to him after he left and after he ran away, and who knows what happened now.
Dylan's mom says he has never run away before. She doesn't know why he would now. She tells me about her worst fear coming up tonight on our news at 6.